Hello everyone, welcome to Cincy World Tour, Columbus, Ohio 2020 virtual edition. I hope that you are all having a great day, and I hope that you are just getting filled with all kinds of amazing stuff on this virtual experience. I know it's a little different, but it's still pretty exciting. We have a lot of content to bring you, and we can give everybody some virtual hugs, right? Come on, hug it out. And we're just gonna make the best of this that we can, and I'm really excited to be here. So I'm here to talk to you about Right on Target. My name is Jeanette Dixon. I'm a star director from Newark, Ohio. I've been with Cincy for almost 9 years, and about 5 years ago, I quit full-time teaching job to stay home and do Cincy and just be with my family. So I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old that keep me very busy along with my Cincy business. And I am really excited to just talk to you today about Right on Target. So if you have your book, your World Tour book, we are on page 10 and 11. So that's where you're going to be taking your notes on our topic today. So let's get right into it. Okay, so what is your topic? You're going to learn in this session how to share products to help you grow a team and a customer base. Because one of the things that I hear all the time is, I don't know enough people. I don't know how to find people. I need help in this avenue. So I'm going to teach you how to have better sales results. I'm going to teach you how to present products to the right target audience, focusing on specific products, specific product categories, and LTOs. If you don't know what LTO is, that's limited time offerings. Okay, so your success in being right on target and meeting people and marketing correctly is going to be in knowing who to reach out to, what people, and how to follow up. Okay, so let's talk about why prospecting for customers is important. Okay, prospecting is important because you're constantly needing to expand your customer base, and doing that is essential to growing a thriving business. Because what I see so often is people have this great start, right? They have great momentum, and they're getting shooting star and sensational start, and they're promoting to certified, and then they hit this bump where they're like, oh, I think my fun in the Cincy sun is over. And it's not. The problem is you've maxed out your first level of people, everybody that you already know. And that is why you have to constantly expand. 9 years in, you guys, and I am always looking for new customers and new ways to find people, okay? So because this is the thing. What's great about Cincy is that we're ever changing. We always have new catalogs coming out. We always have warmer of the month, in a month. It always changes. Cincy is amazing at giving us different LTOs that we can work with and different licenses like Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. So because of this, it gives you the opportunity to open up a brand new opportunity for customers that you probably wouldn't have had it not been for these things that are ever changing, okay? So your whole point when you're looking for people is you need to help them solve a problem, meet a need, or meet a want, okay? So how? How are you doing that, okay? Let's talk about, okay, so first of all, I am a huge fan of Criminal Minds. And you're probably thinking, what does that have to do with Cincy? Stick with me. Anybody else Criminal Minds fans? I have loved that show from the start. The series just ended. I was sad, really, really sad. Thank goodness for reruns because it's my favorite show. Now, if you don't know about Criminal Minds, the whole idea of this show, it's a TV show, is to they're looking for a criminal, right? Criminal Minds, and they have to like get in their head and kind of say, you know, who are we looking for? We're obviously looking for a super bad guy, right? And he's, you know, or a bad girl maybe, you know, between this age and this age, and they try to profile who they're looking for. This is the same with your business, but it's called consumer profiling. So let me give you the definition of consumer profiling. The process of predicting by projecting past experiences or known data about a person based on known traits and tendencies. So basically what you're saying is, because I know this about you, I think this is what you need. I think because of this, you need this. Because I know that you love this product, I think you're gonna love this product, right? So this is what helps you target potential clients based on their traits and just their life in general, okay? So I think of things like, because I know you like dogs, I want to show you our dog warmers. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of profiling them. You know what they like, you know what their needs are, you know about a little bit about their life, so you know exactly what to introduce to them. So you're gonna just kind of put your criminal mind cap on. I don't know who your favorite person is on that show, but you're gonna put their little cap on, and you're gonna look at your people. And the people that you meet, the people that you don't even know are gonna be your next customers or your next team members, and you're gonna kind of profile a little bit about them and see what they like, and it's gonna help you keep on target with your sales goals, and it's gonna help you have great success. Okay, so let's talk about your current people, the people that you already know. I need you to determine who you know and what you know about them. So some ideas to help you with that, because, again, one of the things that I hear all the time is, I don't know enough people. I don't know anybody. And the reality is, you know more people than you think you do, okay? And so if you can take just a little bit of time out of your day and do a few things to get to know people better, you will see more success. So one idea that I have to share with you today is doing a letter a day, okay? So I want you to go to social media, go to your Facebook, and do one letter a day. If you have a lot of people on there, you might want to split it up and do like half of a letter a day. But I want you to start with letter A's. Go to their profile pages, because here's the thing. You guys don't see everything on social media. You don't. There's algorithms that kind of mush everything up, and you don't see everything. You don't know everything about people. Okay, so I want you to go, and I want you to just, click on a couple people. Start with your A's and just kind of, do a little Facebook stalking, right? And just say, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot she had 2 kids in school, or I totally forgot she was in nursing. I forgot she was a teacher, and you start to remember things about people. You start to get to know them. Write things down. You might find that somebody is a huge Star Wars fan. Write it down. Write down those things. Do one letter a day. If you have a lot of people on your social media, do like half a letter, maybe do the first half of A's, and just absorb who they are as people and how that might be able to help you do a little consumer profiling with them, so that you know what they like. So start that with your current people. Okay, start it right now. Now, new people, because that's what this is all about. People that you don't know, because you want to stay right on target and how to market and meet new people. Okay, so again, you don't know enough people. I ask, who are you ignoring? Who are you ignoring? Because I can almost guarantee you that you have a lot of people in your life you're ignoring. So let me show you what I do. It's this handy dandy little thing. You can make it at home. It's called 10-10-10. If you've never heard of 10-10-10, write it down in your handy dandy notebook, page 10. We have a theme going on, 10, right? So write it down. 10-10-10. What's so cool about this is going to help you determine who you know that you might be ignoring, okay? So if you don't need this printout, you can make this yourself. 3 columns. In the first column, what do you do? The second column, who do you see? And the third column, what do you know? So 10 things every single week. So 10 places, what do you do? I go to the grocery store. I take my son to school. I take my son to karate classes. I go to the gas station. Write down 10 things, maybe the library. The 10 places that you go to every week. Maybe it changes. Maybe one week you can put a different thing on here, okay? Who do you see? So at the gas station, I see the clerk, right? If I go to the window, maybe I get to talk to the clerk. Maybe I'm gonna find out her name or his name. And what do I know about them? If you just have natural, organic conversations with people, it just kind of happens, okay? So let me tell you about one of my more recent recruits. So what do? I went to the bank, okay? I went to the bank, and who did I see? I saw Mallory. She works at my bank. And what do I know about her? I know that she's single and she lives about 30 minutes away. So that's what I put in there. Now, fast forward a little bit, this helped me connect with her, okay? Because what happened was, as I was going in week after week, she was recognizing my face, I was recognizing hers, and then at one point, she says to me, why do you always deposit checks for $32.18? She's like, random question, but why do you do that? Well, at the time, that's how much a 6-pack costed. Okay. And so I was like, oh, that's just a 6-pack. And she's like, a 6-pack? And I was like, oh, no. I'm a Scentsy consultant and it's a 6-pack of wax. And she's like, oh, we love smelly good stuff here. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Maybe I could bring you guys up some samples. That would be awesome, right? Signed her. She recruited. Never had to say, never had to ask her to do a party. Never had to, really get outside my comfort zone. It was just utilizing what do I do, who do I see, and what do you know about them, right? So I found out, at first I just found out her name and that she kind of lived far away, but then that kind of, every time I went in, it kind of transformed. And then I found out that she likes smell goods. So enter the Scentsy consultant, right? And this is how I help myself find new people. Okay, 10, 10, 10. You can do this too. I encourage it. Write it down in your book, okay? Another thing that you can do is, I'm going to say it, party plan. We are a party plan business. I know that that's scary, you guys, but it doesn't have to be. So what's a party? A party is anytime 3 or more people come together for at least $200 worth of orders. There are lots of ways that you can have parties online, on location, and on the go. And we, no matter, we're in a time where people are avoiding social gatherings, and that's okay because we have websites, we have social media, we have text, so we can kind of do texting kind of parties. You still have the ability. We have great resources that you can do parties, okay? So maybe you're saying to me right now, I just can't get anybody to have a party. I feel you. I've been there too. You can't get anybody to have a party. So the next thing that I would say is develop a board of directors for your business. Okay, you are a business owner. You can do that. Develop a board of directors. 10 people. These are the 10 people that are always going to say yes to you. So if you say, I'm struggling this month, I need to book a party. Can you help me out? I need to meet some new people. They are going to help you find some new people, okay? Be confident in that, okay? You are a home and decor and fragrance executive. Own it, okay? Own it. You can do hard things. You can do all the things that I'm telling you today, okay? If they've never tried Scentsy, give them some samples. If they've never tried Scentsy, give them a borrow bag. Do you know what I love to put in borrow bags right now? Our wall fan diffusers, our mini fan diffusers. They're not going to be easily broken. It's a little bit easier than a breakable warmer. You can put that in there. You can do a cleaning supply bag, any kind of borrow bag. Ask them to be part of a review program. If you know somebody that just absolutely loves to clean, maybe you know somebody that cleans doctor's offices, why are you not putting a borrow bag in their hands with our cleaning supplies and just saying, hey, can you try these out for me? Can you try these out and give me a product review? And maybe if they do that for you, maybe you can pop them, a free counter clean the next time you have some hostess credit to give, right? Those are all great things to do. Amy, AMI, it's an app formerly known as Maven. If you don't know about that, definitely check into that. It's a great app. It syncs right to your workstation. It's going to help you with follow-up. I would definitely recommend it. And here's the thing. When I'm telling you guys all of this stuff, I'm not just talking about sales. I'm not just talking about, doing consumer profiling just to get sales. Guys, you can use this for recruiting too. Okay, knowing your people is going to help you know where their needs are, and it might point you into the direction of some great new recruits. Okay, so don't forget that. So results, 10, 10, 10. I already told you about Mallory and how that kind of helped me work for her. 1 letter a day, that's going to help you determine who you're reaching out to. LTOs, let's talk about LTOs for a second. How are they helping you expand your customer base? So think about this. when Darth Vader was released, you probably got a bunch of people that came and ordered Darth Vader. And then we just had the child, also known as Baby Yoda, that went on like a reserve order, right? So you want to go back to those Darth Vader people and see if they want the child, because when people are big fans of these LTOs, they want to come back and order because they are probably collectors, right? And they like to collect all of those things. So if you, like, you need to do that. Now, if you don't remember who bought Darth Vader, or you don't remember who bought the Millennium Falcon warmer, this is a great thing. If you don't know that you can do this in your reporting tab, you can go into your reporting tab and then you click View Sales Reports. And then you click product history. And the great thing about that is you can go in there and you can type in Darth Vader, and everybody that ever ordered Darth Vader will pop up. Or you can type in Millennium Falcon, and everybody that ever bought that will pop up. You could type in the different scent packs, the different fragrances that came in the Star Wars collection, and it will pull up all of those things. That gives you a great starting base of who to talk to about the child, okay? Now, that being said, you also need to look for new people, and that's where your 10-10-10 comes in. That's where your 1 letter a day comes in, because if you are making sure that you know the people in your life through 1 letter a day, and you're making sure that you're meeting new people through 10-10-10, that's going to help you get to know people. Are you going to know everything about everybody? Absolutely not, but it's a great starting point, okay? And with that, you can also go to that same reporting tab, and instead of clicking product history, you could type consumer purchase history. Okay, so you can go in and we have 10 new fragrances in this catalog. You can go in there and you can choose who has gotten those fragrances, like certain fragrances that are similar to our new ones. Okay, so Mineral Oasis is a very clean, fresh scent. So maybe you want to go in and search who bought different like Atlantic Air or Clothesline. They would probably like Mineral Oasis because they're very similar. You can also go in if a customer says, I really like this fragrance, I know that it's gone now, can you recommend anything that's similar? You can search in your PWS, you can search like jasmine or lemon or sandalwood, and you can see everything that has those products in it. Like I have somebody that absolutely loves sandalwood. She will buy anything in sandalwood. And so every season I can go in there and I can type in sandalwood, and everything that has sandalwood is gonna pop up. Okay, so these are great ways of providing good customer service. This is going to get you the orders. This is going to keep you right on target. It's going to help you know exactly who likes what, and it's just going to really keep you like on base. It's going to help with your consumer profiling. It's going to help you make customers happy. It's going to put you one notch above the other consultants in your area that may not be doing this. Okay, and same thing, the Amy, follow up with people. Once you give them those things, say, did you like it? Can I give you a sample of something else to try? Okay. Utilize Scentsy Snapshot, hashtag Scentsy Snapshot. There is a gallery. People are putting all kinds of images on Instagram, hashtag Scentsy Snapshot. But Scentsy has a gallery on the homepage of your website. If you don't know it, you need to go check it out. You just scroll down a little bit. It's closer to the bottom. But those consultants that have posted those pictures have given Scentsy permission to post those videos on your website or those pictures on your website. So you can use those. You don't have to buy everything in the catalog so that you have something to post to show people, okay? Now, I do highly suggest that you make your own images, but you can share those pictures that other consultants have done and they've given permission for Scentsy to use on your behalf, okay? So hashtag Scentsy Snapshot Gallery. Make sure that you're using those. Okay, so I want to do some real life examples with you guys on how to target a potential customer base. Okay, so I made up these poster boards and I was going to have everybody hold them. I was going to have some volunteers hold them at World Tour, but since we're not in Columbus, since we're virtual this year, I'm just going to kind of do it, okay? So, and you're going to help me determine who this is, how to target this person. So this is Karen, okay? So Karen is married. She is unemployed. She has 2 adult children. She's involved in various community fundraising efforts. She's a self-proclaimed clean freak, and she enjoys vacations with her husband. Okay, this is what I found out about Karen from doing 10-10-10. Okay, and from doing the 1 letter a day. Okay, these are the things that I found out about Karen. Okay, because I'm trying to be involved in her life and know some things about her. Okay, so what would you market to Karen? This is probably backwards for you guys, isn't it? Oh well, I tried. What would you market to Karen? So for me, if I know that she's a self-proclaimed clean freak, I want to introduce her to our clean line. So maybe I want to reach out to her and see if she wants to borrow a bag of our clean products. If she is involved in community fundraising efforts and she enjoys vacationing with her husband, this is somebody that I might want to talk about the joint opportunity with, because she could use Scentsy to help with fundraising. She could be an awesome fundraiser, right? And she could use that to help her earn free vacations with her husband. Okay, this is consumer profiling. Staying right on target, knowing your people, paying attention, and providing them opportunities that fit their life and their traits. Okay, so that's Karen. All right, let's talk about Tony, because this business is not just for women, y'all. It's not. Okay, it's for men too. So let's talk about Tony. So Tony is single. He's a home care nurse, so he travels a lot. He goes to different people's homes and provides nursing care to them. He has a 10-year-old daughter. He's a self-proclaimed nerd, and he loves comic books. He goes to the comic book store a lot. Okay, how did I know this? 1 letter a day. Okay, so what are the kinds of things that I feel like I should target with him? Well, since he travels, I want to make sure he knows about our card bars, our scent circles, and specifically our mini fan diffuser, right? I want to know he knows those things, because if he's in his car a lot, then I want to make sure it's smelling good for him, okay? So I want to make sure he knows those things. If he has a 10-year-old daughter, she's preteen, so she probably really enjoys like Bath and Body stuff. So I want to make sure that he knows about our soaps, and I want to make sure that he knows about Buddies and all of our other Bath and Body type products. I want him to know those things for his 10-year-old daughter. He's a self-proclaimed nerd, and he likes to go to comic shops. So he probably likes Marvel, right? He would probably really enjoy knowing about our Marvel products, and he would probably, I'm assuming, would enjoy Star Wars. So those are things that I want to make sure that Tony knows. And Tony's might not be paying attention to me when I just post. You know, not everybody sees everything you post. So you want to make sure these people know these things, okay? This is how you do it, okay? Now I have one more to share. This is Teresa. Teresa's single. She's a homebody. She doesn't really leave her house that much. She just kind of chills at home. She has a large online connection though, and a huge following online. And she works from home. She's in the IT field. She is a foster mom for dogs, so she fosters dogs. And her favorite shopping splurge is anything Bath and Body. Okay, so this is what I know about Teresa. Now, I want to not just talk with Teresa about our products. I want to talk about the joint opportunity, just kind of like I did with Karen, with her fundraising and what was the other thing? Oh, her vacations with her husband. The same with Teresa. So here's the thing. I also want to talk about parties. Is this somebody that you want to ask to do a home party? Probably not. And here's why. Because if she is a homebody, she probably doesn't do a lot of social gatherings. However, if she has a large online presence, she'd probably be great for a Facebook party, right? She'd probably be great for an online shopping party. So that's how you kind of want to market with her, right? Don't put her outside of her comfort zone. Show her how Scentsy can work for her, okay? The same thing with joining. If this is somebody that you think would be good in joining, here's the thing. I think everybody is a great person to offer the opportunity to. I don't think you should ever write anybody out for the opportunity. But is this somebody that you would want to push home parties with a joint opportunity? Probably not, because it might make her a little anxious because she's such a homebody and she doesn't really want to get out, right? So, but this is somebody that you can market, hey, you could join my team and you could rock out Facebook parties because you have such an online presence, right? So just know your people, know what fits their life, what fits their traits and their personality. And so as far as sales, what are you going to offer to her? These last two things pretty much tell the tale. If she's a foster dog mom, you're going to offer the pet line. You're going to talk to her about our warmers that show pet products. That's right there, okay? And if her favorite splurge item is Bath and Body, she needs to know about our body line, okay? So those are just some real life examples, all right? So, and I lost my notes here. So, they're right here. So, those are some real life examples for you. Okay, so how do you share licensed and cataloged products? We kind of talked about Cincy Snapshot, hashtag Cincy Snapshot, the gallery on your workstation. Do your own pictures. Get some real life examples. Get personal. Post a picture of yourself with like your favorite body product and just say, check out what I'm getting a bath in tonight, or your favorite wax bar. Make your post public. People they're not going to get tagged. Okay, if somebody goes to a post and tags somebody, they're not going to see it if that's a friends only post. You need to make your post public. And I just want to say too, some things to stop doing. Stop promoting wax and warmers only. Straight up, stop doing it. There's a whole second half of the catalog that you can promote, that you can get people to fall in love with, that you can make money on, okay? So stop focusing on wax and warmers only. We have a lot more other things. Stop doing the bare minimum, okay? I'm gonna get really hard with you guys. Stop doing 200 every 4 months. You're not gonna grow. Stop buying in that 200 every 4 months. That money should not come out of your pocket. You wanna make money? Not spend it all, okay? So stop doing the bare minimum. Stop waiting until the last minute, okay? Front load your month, okay? Stop waiting till the last 72 hours. Get your PRV in all month long. Don't wait. Have join conversations. Have them every day. Stop not having join conversations. Make it a habit. If you want to focus on recruiting, you need to be seeing how Scentsy fits in to people's lives, okay? It's not just selling, it's seeing how Scentsy fits. It's consumer profiling, it's keeping right on target, okay? So make sure that you're doing that as well. So we're gonna do 3 things real quick. The first thing is I want you to go find a product that you love, take a selfie with it, and share it on social media. Tell people why you love it so much. Make it personal, okay? Pause this video and then come back when you're done. Okay, welcome back. Number 2, in your notebook on page 10, I want you to write down 5 people who may like something in the catalog. Okay, so maybe you're gonna write down Samuel's name because you know he likes Star Wars. Okay, I want you to write down 5 people, and I want you to write down 5 things that you know that they'd like because you are able to consumer profile them. Press pause now and go do that. I'll be here when you come back. Welcome back. Okay, now I want you to go, this is the last thing, I want you to log into your workstation. I want you to go to your product history, go to that reporting tab, sales reports, go to your product history, and I want you to search some things and see who you can follow up with. Okay, press pause. I'll be here when you come back. Okay, welcome back. What now? No excuses, okay? No negative self-talk. You can do hard things. You can have big PRV months. You can find new people. You can make time. You can do it. Do it scared. No running from the fear of new people. Small daily habits yield big results. So if you struggle with time, I challenge you to make your business a priority. Even if it's just 30 minutes a day, that's 2% of your day. You can make the time for that if it's important to you. Okay? And the other thing I want to say is stop comparing yourself to the consultants around you. Know that you're enough. Here's the thing. If you're always comparing and trying to be somebody else, or you're copying their stuff and not creating your own content, you're always going to be second best in your own heart because you're always being fraudulent to your true self, okay? So stop comparing yourself. Start being your own self. Start being proud of you. You can do that, okay? So I'm going to leave you with this. I want you to open your books again, I think this is on page 11. I want you to look at the CLIMB acronym, challenge, learn, influence, magnify, and believe, okay? I want you to pick a couple of those, or maybe all of them. I'm going to challenge myself too. I'm gonna learn how to. I'm gonna influence by. I'm gonna magnify this. I'm gonna believe I can do this because. I want you to fill that out, okay? And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. The next time you're in your car, driving around, I want you to look at all the homes that you pass. Look at all those homes. There's a lot of people that live in your neighborhood. And I promise you, they're looking for a good consultant. You just have to get out there, put yourself to work, do the 10-10-10, do your parties, do your consumer profiling, stay right on target, and you can find them. Okay? I want to cheer you on. I want to hear how you're doing with this. So make sure to find me on Facebook. Send me a friend request. I'd love to connect with you. Follow me on YouTube. And Jeanette Dixon, Team Top Percent. I would love to cheer you on well after this World Tour virtual experience. So stay healthy, make sure you're washing your hands, and air hug. Air hug from Newark, Ohio to all my Cincy friends. Love you, friends.